Welcome back. This lesson is going to cover ordering your first book. I would prefer that once you get to this point, I'm going to talk about strategies throughout the course. My preference for you would be to have at least an order of 3 books prepared if you have the money for it. That way you utilize all of the strategies that I'm going to teach you, and you get to bundle at least 3 books together. But we're just going to go over one order here, and ironically, my course is called I Publish Ghostwriters, right? So this is a ghostwriting company where you're going to have a writer write your book. Before we click into that, I've ordered my fiction books from Upwork, and these are all the ads I've placed on ordering romance novels. I have used other companies in the past, several, but I used eWriter Solutions the most. I have a good working relationship with the owner of this company, and I'm just going to walk you through briefly how you would place an order so you have an idea, so at least you see this for the first time. This website has been recently updated. I have not placed an order with the changes that I'm seeing here now. I place my orders directly to the owner of the company, and I don't even go through this website. So bear with me. I'm going to go through this for the first time with you. When you order a book, you have a tier 1 and a tier 2. Tier 1 is $1.50 per 100 words. Tier 2 is more expensive. It's $2.30 per 100 words. So you have better writers in tier 2. I usually go with tier 2. Next question is for tier 2 is the word count. So you pay per word count. We're going to look at 15,000 word count for you guys to start. That's going to cost $3.45. I mostly, when I'm going to experiment on a new keyword, and I'll show you new keywords that I've published recently that I've never published on before. I'll show you that throughout the course. I will start off with 15,000 just to test it, right? But once I like the niche, I like this area where I'm publishing, I will bring up my books to 30,000 every single time. And there's a reason and a madness for it, and we'll get into that when it's time. But for now, we'll leave it at 15,000. And this separates, the 2 separations here. One is for technical books, so if you wanted to, books written on machine learning, trading, investing, technical stuff. Let's compare the prices here so you see how much more expensive it is for the same book. Oh, it's not that bad. $360 compared to $345 for a technical book. So a keto diet book would cost you $345. A stock trading book, investing book would cost you $360. Not a big deal. I thought it used to be more than this. The difference. All right, so let's stick with keto diet just because it's in your head. I promise you I'm going to show you a lot more niches that are profitable. Let's just, for the sake of this is still early on, for you to see something all the way through. So let's say we were thinking about keto diet for women. We found that niche. You don't have the subtitle yet, so not applicable. Author, not applicable. You're going to give your own pen name when it's time, when you're ready. So we talked about an outline. The outline, if you worked on it and you were meticulously made your outline, you would either upload it as a Word doc into here, or you could type it in. If you don't want to do the outline and you just want to go based on other books that are kind of general, like Keto Diet for Women, that's kind of general. So here's the book that we just looked at. What I've done in the past when I'm getting into a niche, when you don't know an area too well and you're not targeting specific trigger points that buyers are looking for, you just want to step into like for beginners type of thing, like keto diet for beginners, something for beginners. You could easily just take a book that it's selling well, you copy it, you come back here, you paste that, and you say, I would like a book similar to this one. That's it. The writer, during the process, they're going to send back to you for an approval an outline of the book. And at that point, you can say, no, I don't want this, I don't want that, or that's okay. So this is just to get it going, and you give the writer some leeway to creating the outline. As we continue down, a custom copyright page. I never select this because I have copyright pages already that I copy and paste. Sales description, yes, you definitely want. Although I have somebody who does my descriptions, part of my team, So, but I still get this, and I just reword this most of the time. You want this plagiarism report. You don't want any royalty-free images or charts or graphs, unless you're doing like something specifically to that. I don't mess with that. This is new. Editing was always free. Now it looks like they're charging $80 and $200 for the service. So that is going to be up to you. Formatting packages. I have somebody on my team that works for me who does all the formatting through Vellum, a software that we have, and we format our own books. So that is up to you. I'm going to say no because we have that. Zero duplicate content. No, I'm not expecting to get a book that's plagiarized. That's why you have the free report up here. So anyway, so 360 is a total for a 15,000 word book. A 15,000 word book, there's book is can be as profitable or more profitable than a longer length book. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. The evidence that I have after publishing hundreds of books is that I have 15,000 word books that are still selling so great today that they could pay somebody's rent. So that is how you place an order. This is just technical. This could be subject to change depending on, this service changes their content. I will post down in our resources other companies where you could certainly order books from. I just know this one very well. I know the owner from this company very well. So I'm putting this one on for the course because I feel comfortable with what they have done for me. All right, I will see you on the next module.